Welcome back to some Everhood. I'm dear darling, and welcome to the world of inexpressible amusement. Won't you come along for the ride? Where last time we are in the Cosmic Hub, we are doing the final ending which we can possibly do, which is basically talk to Sam and go on a treasure hunt with him. We go through the door, and there's no save point, so we just have to sort of go, and it's an insanely hard fight. I actually don't remember what the difficult part of it is, but the thing I do remember, at least reading from a wiki because I don't have it open anymore, is the fact that you can either outlast it or you can defeat it, and I think I'm going to try and outlast it first. Anyway, you guys have seen too much. We seen this all before last time. Go check out the last part, but I just remember it being very difficult to survive. Oh, I remember now. I remember there's a part where you basically have like a pathway through, don't you? And I do remember being like, this is like a funky base. This game is full of funky bases. I know I said I was going to try and outlast it, but I was like, this beginning part is so easy, I might as well try and damage it. What am I doing? Help me. I'm just trying to survive out here. Seriously, this game is so full of amazing funky bass lines. Like, it goes so hard. Like, the game didn't have to go this hard with... Well, I mean, I guess it kind of did have to go this hard with the music. It's kind of like the genre is a music game. I forgot how to do that part. I looked at it and went, I don't remember what to do here. I remember now. We had to go along with paths. We had to press X. I wonder if we should be playing super aggressively at this part, because it's by far and away the easiest section. No, I think we should just understand that we're trying to survive. I shouldn't even try and build up too much of a muscle memory, I think, of trying to defeat it. I think it's a good idea, though, to hold a bullet, of course. Just in case there'll be something which is undodgeable on our side. But it's actually interesting, because I think this might be the first fight where... is it the first fight? Where we've sort of like, you kind of have to use the bullets to destroy things. And, no, sorry, that's not what I mean. Use the arm to destroy things, not in the context of it being a bullet, you know? Because that's what this maze section is, isn't it? Okay, it's, you're using the hand in timing to pick up things. It's actually, believe it or not, the most rhythm gaming feeling fight I think we've had so far. Because I need to press the X button to go in time with the beat to make sure I dodge things. Which is just a testament, I think, to the creative use of the mechanics in this fight. And I guess it's meant to be kind of... Well, I don't know if it's a final boss. This is more like the secret boss or something, isn't it? A triple button here, though, is very cool, I still think. Oh my gosh. Like, it's so difficult to consistently do. I think I was singing very out of time there for a bit. Yes. And this part's okay because you can just actually just jump over everything essentially. But it's not going to be okay forever. And I don't mean that's a very haunting phrase, I think, to hear out of context, but okay. Okay. Just concentrate. Good survival. Good survival. We pulled it out from the crutches. We're back out with the not dev names. These are just normal names. These didn't develop anything. Okay. I immediately could not remember. As soon as I gotta remember, as soon as the dev nodes start appearing, that's when we're into phase 2 of, I don't know what to call it, like maze section? It's not really a maze, I suppose. I'm going to call it the maze section. And I do remember last time, the furthest we got was in the maze section. There's a section where you're basically forced to jump over things. You can't just pick up the stuff anymore. You have to actually jump over as they come in. Which is certainly a challenge. One that, of course, we are going to rise to the occasion for, but again, there's nothing. Well, I suppose we're not trying to rise to the occasion for. It just kind of is what it is, right? But I think that was a pretty promising run through and everything, mind you. Especially because we got to the cross maze section, the graveyard maze, as I'm going to call it. And we did pretty well to pull ourselves out of the clutches of potential defeat. Now, I'm not too worried about being on 1 health at this part, because this part's actually quite easy. It's a warm-up, and we understand the exercise now, so... Except for that part, I gotta remember that halfway through they do a little bit of a change-up. It's easier just to jump over the note. I'm mistiming. I'm mistiming horribly. I lost a beat, and when you lose that beat, you're like that drama from Love Handle and Phineas and Ferb, which maybe one of my more referenced songs, I feel like, for some reason. Phineas and Ferb songs, Ain't Got Rhythm. But that's how you gotta do it. You gotta just talk about random music and songs, and that's how you get through these battles. Because that's how I got through the dev names, isn't it? I can't even remember what I was singing. I think I was singing... Oh, I remember now. It was League of Legends. It was the Songs of a Summoned, which is so niche that it's not even going to be on the internet anymore, and most people will probably have no clue what on earth I'm talking about. But I remember. But the thing is, we've probably gone through like all the songs already that I usually cover. In this case, you know, My Little Pony, Phineas and Ferb, other... I mean, we can go with Disney classics. Of course, my voice might be too perfect. I don't want to get DMCA'd. No, it's no worries. I'm not making any money off these videos. Okay, so we just forcibly take the hit there because we'd rather go through the one skull layer rather than... Well, actually, now I think about it, there's no real reason to. Okay, we're coming to the halfway change up. Just jump over it. I jumped over weirdly, but that's the right idea. But there's no reason for us to go to the one thick skull layer. We can very easily pick up 2. Okay, good. Get ready for triple taps. Triple taps. That's a double tap. That's a triple tap. This is a triple tap. And this is, I don't know, I guess a triple and a double. Nice. And then we get a bit of a breather. Not much of a breather, mind you. But it's actually completely fine, I think, just to stand here to the side. And every time we get a bullet, we'll just fire with a bullet. It's not really a downside to doing it. They're so sparse at this side. Oh yeah, okay. And this part, we just focus on dodging. We're playing a bit of jump rope. We actually don't even need to jump, we just... Okay, we're getting into the second maze section soon, right? Okay, we're getting to the graveyard maze section, which is... I haven't really figured it out, I've just kind of vibed it out. And it kind of works. Oh, not that time, though. I think that's meant to be like an introduction to the jumping maze section. I'm meant to like follow the graves and jump or something, but it's insanely difficult to do so because very difficult to pass. P-A-R-S-E, that is, to essentially comprehend what on earth is going on and what the game wants me to do. Which is honestly quite a barrier a lot of the times in music games. It's, you know, as someone who, you know, was not born playing music games, rhythm games, but learned to play them, it's why they look so impressive, I think, is because they are one of the most, not maybe one of the most difficult, they're difficult enough to pass that the average person will not know how to do it, but they're easy enough to pass that the person understands at least what's going on. So it looks a lot more impressive, in my opinion, than other games played to the highest caliber. And I mean that in the best way possible. Okay, we should start at the left, so we should go to the left skull. There's no reason for us not to. Once it starts happening. I know I've got the muscle memory for a right skull, but I think this will be more consistent, because it means that we won't forcibly take damage on the first part of the maze, which could all make or break some runs, you never know. It's all about these little incremental victories. Not because the incremental values sort of add up to a winning run. Well, I mean, they kind of do, but like they don't literally do. Because really, this game, you just need one good run. It could be the most fluky run possible, and as long as you still do it in the end, you still do it in the end. But it's about the incremental training to give yourself, you know, like time and moments to actually practice. Excuse me? I just was like completely off timing there. Okay. Right, that is a downside with staying in the left the entire time. Is that it's pretty difficult to dodge the skulls when I'm not expecting it. So I either gotta be full health or I gotta probably make my way to the middle earlier. I'm not sure when exactly. I just got to get a good vibe of the timing for when to do so. I'm like completely off the timing right now, but that's okay, because we'll bring my health back. We'll bring it back to you. 90s songs, is that where we're going? Is that Club 7 90s? I think so, right? No, that's Club 7? Or is that... No, I think that's Club 7, right? I was genuinely very young when I listened to that, so perhaps I'm not the best source of it. Okay, I was going to say, I think we're coming up to the skulls yet. And I was actually late in my prediction of when it happened. See, perfect. We don't even need to go to the end, we could just go to the second one. Because there's only one in the second one somehow. And then we just get through this. And it's all easy peasy lemon squeezy. Did the weird jump. Jump in the middle and then go to the right. That's all you need to do. I think that one's probably a jump as well, but I've done it before without jumping, so I'm just sort of like... Oh, mistimed it. Okay, we made it through. It was a little bit rough, mind you. But we made it through. Then triple to the right, then triple to the left, then triple to the right, and then double to the left. I don't know how I remember that now. Okay, break. We go to the side. And what did I want to do? There was something where I was like, I need to make sure I remember next time going into the second maze, but I can't remember what it was. But I think if that's our biggest obstacle at the moment, it's probably going to be this graveyard maze, not this one. This is like the pink maze, I'll call it. It's not really a maze. Because it's hard to get lost by this one, I think. Maybe we're meant to avoid the gravestones? It's hard to tell. Okay, good. Survival. We're going to get to a jumping maze at some point. I really need to itch my nose. This is the time to do it. I was considering not doing it, but I was like, no, this is the easiest part for the next while. So, dead gnomes? Okay. This is not the jumping maze yet. This is just a regular maze. That's the jumping maze. That's an introduction, and it's basically saying you're going to have to start jumping at some point. Oh, it's a graveyard maze. I don't think we've had this before. Then presumably you're going to go back to the graveyard maze. The yellow graveyard maze. Oh gosh! No! It's 2 jumps in a row straight after something. Like, maybe we should call them like the open maze and the closed maze, you know? Because the open maze you have a lot of room. It's just more barriers. The closed maze is like there's only one place you can go. But I think for consistency's sake, we got to figure out what on earth is going on with the graveyard section. Because I can't pass it right now to see like a easy way to do a path through it, you know? And that's a bit of a shame. Because if I could, certainly it'd be a lot easier. As things are to be once you understand them. But yes, what do we... I don't know, what other songs can we talk about? Are there any other shows I've watched as like a child? I mean, yeah, I do know a lot of Disney songs, to be real with you. Did I sing about the Disney songs last time? I might have done, to be honest. I'm trying to think of... I know a lot of like random cartoon songs as well, like The Littlest Pet Shop. Despite the fact I've never watched The Littlest Pet Shop, because it sort of came out around the same time as My Little Pony Friendship is Magic's Boom, I feel like there's a big overlap in people who liked both, so I've seen like the songs. Not all the songs. At this current moment I cannot think of any of the songs, so maybe I haven't seen it. The only song I remember is Fabulous. It goes like, we're all fabulous, breaking all the rules wherever we go, 'cause we're all fabulous. Something like that. F is for flamboyant. Oops. A is for attitude. Okay, it must be the, yes. Open pink maze. He's got big hair. You got it. Yeah, you do. L is for leopard print. O is what we should definitely pick up a bit. I didn't even think about this. Overdone. What am I doing? Just chill, chill. Nice, good chill. Oh, you know, the best of this Pet Shop song is like, it's not called Candy Store. It's that's a Mean Girls song. I mean, I kind of know like some musical songs. Not that many, mind you. Okay. Very cruel jump. Okay, into the graveyard. That's fine. Can I remember how Mean Girls Candy Store plays? Welcome to my candy store. Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. Prove you're not a loser anymore. I don't know why I did the last chorus instead of like the earlier ones. I like maxing daddy's credit card. That's the only line I remember. I like was like teasing her, screwing him. I like something like that. Anyway, the chorus is very catchy. Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. You gotta prove you're not a loser anymore. I was thinking about this the other day because apparently The Devil Wears Prada, which has ended up, I think, being one of my favourite movies. Mainly because both a mix of nostalgia and I love Helen Mirren's performance as Miranda Priestley in it. Apparently it's a musical. Don't know if it's any good or not, but I just know of its existence. And then for some reason that made me think about Mean Girls musical, which I've also not seen. I think I've seen the original Mean Girls, but I was also probably like 4 when I first watched it, which you might be like, that's probably a bit too young to watch Mean Girls to really understand it, and the answer is yes, it definitely was. So I definitely have to watch it again at some point, just so I remember, you know, all the jokes, all the memes. It's a cult classic. Well, it's not a cult classic, I guess, because it's like, I'm pretty sure it was well beloved on release, wasn't it? But yeah, the songs from Mean Girls, and by the songs I mean the only song I know. Wait, it's not me. That's not even Mean Girls now I think about it. That's Heathers, isn't it? That's a completely different musical, I think. Wait, no, hold on. Is it Heathers or is it Mean Girls which has that song? Which is the one which has loser da 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 da? I can't remember now. I think it might be Heathers. No, wait. You know, yeah, hold on. It's Heathers. It's not Mean Girls because they're like, shut up, Heather. Sorry, apologies for the musical fans out there who've probably been screaming this entire time, being like, you're talking about Heathers, not Mean Girls. Okay, chill, 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 chill. Focus then. I still don't really know what I'm doing at that part, so I'm just going to have to hope that I beat it before I need to actually properly learn what's going on in that part. Sorry, I mean to say Heathers this entire time, which I've not seen. I mean, I've not seen the musicals of either Mean Girls or Heathers, so forgive me for getting them confused. The high school drama about high school girl drama, I don't know, about like the popular girls and either they're just desserts, kind of. I don't know. I mean, Heathers is like a pretty brutal musical, isn't it? Like, from what I recall, a lot about murder, surprisingly, for high school, seemingly drama. Okay. Ah! I mistimed the jump. No, sorry, I mistimed the pickup. There's also 90 minutes. I don't think we have enough time for another try, but I need to go look it up. I'm pretty sure it's Heathers, not Mean Girls, which I'm getting confused. I apologise to musical lovers out there. But yes, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Everhood and I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.